I'm currently hiking to Heather Lake. This thing's huge and a little bit terrifying. Do things that scare you. It's always worth it. I'm currently hiking to Heather Lake. Oh my gosh, I look real bad. And this is the latest I've ever started a hike. It is almost 6:30 at night, and I did it because I want to hopefully get some good sunset shots, but that means I am going to be walking back down as it's getting dark. And I do have my headlamp, but I didn't realize how rocky and unstable this route is, and it's just making me want that backpack so much more. If I could just throw my tent in a sleeping bag and just stay up there tonight, that would be awesome. But I don't have that because that stuff is expensive. So until I'm able to do that, which is hopefully soon, I'm gonna have to walk back down in the dark. But that's okay. Hopefully the photos will be worth it. As of right now, it's not looking promising because of how cloudy it is, but it's supposed to be cloudy the next week, so I couldn't really hold off. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Someone else, no one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me.
But can we take a moment and look at how ginormous this tree is? You can't see it.
Faster car, nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. Skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at this beautiful drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but absolutely worth it. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. I just wish I could stay there. I didn't really get to hang out much because I wanted to try to make it as far back down as I could before it gets too dark. I have my headlamp ready for when I need it, but it is sketchy. I mean, it's not a normal trail. You are climbing over rocks and roots and trees basically every step. And everything is so wet and slippery that it makes it that much harder. I already almost slipped bad. So as much as I want to get back down as quickly as possible, I need to be super careful. It is dark and a little bit terrifying. We've still got a ways to go, so let's get to it. Made it back safely. That was a little scary. First of all, it was my first time hiking at night. Tried to stay away from that as much as I can just because I'm by myself. A lot can happen, especially when you don't have phone service and whatever else. So I've just kind of avoided it up until now, but now that I'm able to do longer hikes, I want to push myself to get out of my comfort zone. And until I can get this stuff to overnight, which I really want to do soon, I want to be able to see these places in good lighting, and I was hoping for sunset to be able to get some really beautiful colors on the mountains, but that didn't really happen. It was still gorgeous. I mean, oh my goodness. There are no words or pictures or videos that could give you that feeling that you get when you're there. It's just, nothing can do it justice. Again, I didn't really get the colors that I was hoping for, but that's okay. I definitely want to come back and do an overnight at some point. Because even, I mean, the hike out there was gorgeous too. I mean, it was in trees, you're not seeing any mountains, but just that like rainforest vibe with the green moss and the huge trees and the rocks. It was just really, really pretty. On the way up, I was kind of beating myself up because I'm like, of course, the first night hike I do is this super rocky, wet, slippery, muddy terrain. I mean, it wasn't a normal trail. And I did read some previous people, like their reviews on AllTrails about it. And so I kind of knew that it was like that, but I didn't know it was like that the whole way, or that, I don't know, not extreme, like it wasn't crazy, but it definitely wasn't a normal just like trail. I mean, you were climbing over rocks and roots pretty much every step, and it was super slippery. So if it wasn't slippery, it wouldn't have been as scary coming back down in the dark, but it was super slippery. I even slipped going up in the light. And then on the way back down, I think I slipped a solid 3 times. I think maybe 4 times. Thankfully, I didn't hurt myself. I'm definitely going to have some bruises and I'm going to be sore. But overall, I'm glad I did it. It was scary, but it was really beautiful. And I think I did get some good pictures of the sunset on the water. So I don't know. I haven't looked at them yet. I'm excited to do that. But I'm glad I pushed myself. I do think, in a way, the terrain almost made it less scary coming down. Because I wasn't as focused on the darkness around me. I was head down looking at where I was going pretty much every step of the way, because I mean, you have to, you don't have a choice. It's that kind of trail. But I think it helped in the sense that I wasn't focused on the things that could be lurking in the darkness around me. There were a few times that I heard some noises, and I grabbed my pepper spray and was holding it. But then I slipped, and then I put the pepper spray away because I wanted my hands free. But I did pull it out a couple times when I heard some noises. So overall, I'm glad I did it, just like I always am when I push myself out of my comfort zone. And I think I got some good pictures, I hope. And now I know to put this on my list for overnighting. So I'm really excited to do that. It feels good to be back. I don't have any service, so I think I'm just gonna upload these photos, take a look at what I got, eat some cantaloupe, and call it a night and figure out where I'm going tomorrow. Do things that scare you. It's always worth it.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive.